Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a look at something really vital. Your liver. It does so much work behind the scenes, doesn't it? We found this great guide from Blood Test UK. It's called Liver Blood Test in Crewe, Essential Guide. And our mission today is basically to show you why these tests are, well, so helpful, especially if you're in Crewe. We want to make it all super clear.
Spot on. Yeah, think of your liver as like the body's main cleanup crew, always filtering things out. A liver blood test. It's kind of like giving that crew a quick checkup. It helps us see how it's doing and if maybe it needs a bit of support. And, doing that right where you live is key.
Okay, let's get into that then. What exactly is a liver blood test and why is it such a big deal to catch problems early?
Well, simply put, it's a blood test, right? It just checks on your liver's health. What's really useful is how it helps doctors find things like fatty liver disease, where fat builds up,
right,
or other little issues early on. The guide actually says early detection is vital. And that's because finding things quickly means you can often sort them out before they become, well, big problems.
Right, so it's about prevention, really, not just fixing things later.
Exactly. It shifts the whole focus.
That makes sense. So if someone listening, say, in Crewe, is thinking about this, how often should they maybe get tested? And what are doctors actually looking for in the blood sample?
Good question. How often really depends on the person. Your health history, lifestyle, things like that. If you have certain risk factors, maybe your doctor in Crewe might say, okay, let's check this once a year. If not, maybe it's just every few years. Your local doctor is the best person to advise on that. And what they look for, they check levels of things called ALT and AST. Think of them as tiny signals. If liver cells are a bit unhappy or damaged, these things can leak into the blood. Higher levels are a clue for the doctor.
Okay, ALT and AST. Got it. And it sounds like getting ready for the test is pretty straightforward. That's always good news. What should people know if they're going for a test there in Crewe?
Yeah, that's right. Usually it's quite simple, often no special food rules or anything. But definitely always check first with your local clinic or GP in Crewe. They'll give you the exact instructions. The guide also suggests just bringing your ID and maybe any older test results if you happen to have them.
And where can people actually go in Crewe?
Well, it's quite accessible. The guide mentions places like Leighton Hospital, and there are private clinics right in Crewe too. So yeah, plenty of options to get it done easily.
Okay, this is where I think it gets really interesting. Beyond just, finding potential problems, what are the big payoffs, the main benefits of getting these tests regularly for us and maybe even for the wider community?
Yeah, this is a really important point. Regular testing is almost like having a superpower for your health. Our sources really stress that it can actually prevent diseases from getting worse, which means, you might avoid needing much more serious and probably more expensive treatments later on.
That makes a lot of sense, saving hassle and costs down the line.
Exactly. And it also gives you real information about your own body. It helps you make smarter choices about, say, your diet or how active you are. And if you think bigger picture, the guide points out that when more people in Crewe get tested regularly, it actually helps the whole community stay healthier. It can even help keep healthcare costs down for everyone, which is a huge plus.
So putting it all together for you listening, a liver blood test, especially one you can easily get right here in Crewe, is a simple thing, but wow, it's powerful for your health. It's really about being proactive, isn't it? Looking after yourself before there's an issue.
Precisely. It's about taking control, getting that key information so you can protect your own well-being.
So maybe just a final thought for you today. What's one small thing you could do this week to check in on your health? Maybe it's just having a quick chat with your doctor next time you see them, or even just looking up more info on bloodtest.uk. Taking charge often just starts with one little step, right?